Becoming a millionaire may additionally seem like an impossible goal, however, it's no longer always out of reach. From 2018 to 2019, 675,000 new people grew to become millionaires in the United States, and this amplify in the millionaire populace is anticipated to proceed for at least the next 5 years. Itching to expand your earning possible and be a part of the newest crop of future millionaires? We rounded up 25 books on how to emerge as a millionaire and geared up them by means of the best possible scores to begin you on your direction to financial success. As you read your way through this ebook list, put your millionaire mindset to work via making clever cash strikes like contributing to monthly financial savings and budgeting your living expenses. 1. Think and Grow Rich is the #1 inspirational and motivational basic for people who are fascinated in furthering their lives and achieving their desires with the aid of mastering from essential figures in history. The text read in this audiobook is the unique 1937 version written with the aid of Napoleon Hill and stimulated by Andrew Carnegie, and whilst it has frequently been reproduced, no updated model has ever been able to compete with the original. It has been used as a roadmap to success with the aid of countless individuals. The 13 steps to riches described in this audiobook offer the shortest dependable philosophy of man or woman fulfillment ever for the gain of the man or lady who is looking for a definite intention in life. It comes immediately from the experiences of lots of America's most profitable men. Hill interviewed 504 people, including Ford, Wrigley, Wanamaker, Eastman, Rockefeller, Edison, Woolworth, Darrow, Burbank, Morgan, Firestone, and 3 United States presidents. The manner of conducting these interviews required an investment of 20 years of Napoleon Hill's life. This audiobook will information many to success and has offered hundreds of thousands of printed copies for almost 3/4 of a century. Yes, one can collect from the title that the beginning vicinity for wealth is in a person's thoughts, and this title is the supply for most of modern motivational speakers. So why no longer go lower back to the authentic source? 2. Rich Dad and Poor Dad book explodes the delusion that you need to earn a high profits to become rich. Challenges the trust that your residence is an asset. Shows parents why they can't count on the college system to train their youngsters about money. Defines once and for all an asset and a liability. Teaches you what to train your children about money for their future financial success. 3. Money Master the Game. Tony Robbins has coached and stimulated more than 50 million human beings from over 100 countries. More than 4 million humans have attended his live events. Oprah Winfrey calls him superhuman. Now, for the first time in his first book in 2 decades, he's turned to the subject matter that vexes us all: how to impervious monetary freedom for ourselves and our families. Based on tremendous lookup and one-on-one interviews with greater than 50 of the most legendary monetary professionals in the world, from Carl Icahn and Warren Buffett to Ray Dalio and Steve Forbes, Tony Robbins has created a simple 7-step blueprint that everyone can use for monetary freedom. Robbins has a super way of the usage of metaphor and story to illustrate even the most complicated financial concepts, making them simple and actionable. With professional recommendation on our most important monetary decisions, Robbins is an recommend for the listener, dispelling the myths that frequently rob people of their monetary dreams. Tony Robbins walks listeners of each income stage via the steps to become financially free by developing a lifetime earnings plan. This ebook provides beneficial statistics and crucial practices for getting your economic house. 4. Millionaire Fastlane. Fear in your idea is the biggest risk to the procedure of wealth creation. It is like a weed that has to be eliminated earlier than you can succeed. It is the concern of criticism and ridicule. It is the fear of dropping love and respect of our near and expensive ones. It is fear of losing something we have. It is continually this irrational worry that holds you lower back from reaching greatness and economic success. In this audiobook, best-selling authors Praveen and Prashant Kumar provide an explanation for that our idea is the greatest soap opera scriptwriter in history. It performs and replays the biggest dramas full of tragedies and failures that in no way took place and will probably never happen. Mark Twain stated it best: I've had lots of problems in my life, most of which by no means happened. 5. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Have you ever wondered why some humans seem to get rich without difficulty whilst others are destined for lives of monetary struggle? Is the distinction found in their education, intelligence, skills, timing, work habits, contacts, luck, or choice of jobs, businesses, or investments? The stunning reply is, none of the above. In his groundbreaking Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, Harv Eaker states, "Give me 5 minutes, and I can predict your financial future for the relaxation of your life." Eaker does this through figuring out your money and success blueprint. We all have non-public money blueprints ingrained in our subconscious minds, and it is these blueprints, more than anything, that will determine our financial lives. You can recognize the whole lot about marketing, sales, negotiations, stocks, actual estate, and the world of finance. However, if your money blueprint is no longer set for a high level of success, you will by no means have a lot of money, and if by some means you do, you will most possibly lose it. The excellent news is that now you can virtually reset your cash blueprint to create herbal and automatic success. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind is 2 books in 1. Part 1 explains how your money blueprint works. Through Eaker's uncommon mixture of street smarts, humor, and heart, you will learn how your childhood influences have formed your economic destiny. You will also examine how to discover your own money blueprint and revise it now, not only to create success but, extra important, to maintain and consistently develop it. In Section 2 you will be added to 17 wealth files, which describe precisely how prosperous human beings assume and act otherwise from most poor and middle-class people. Each wealth file consists of action steps for you to practice in the real world in order to dramatically amplify your earnings and accumulate wealth. If you are no longer doing as properly financially as you would like, you will have to exchange your cash blueprint. Unfortunately, your modern cash blueprint will have a tendency to remain with you for the relaxation of your life unless you become aware of and revise it, and it's precisely what you will do with the assist of this great book. According to Harv Eaker, it's simple. If you think like wealthy human beings think and do what wealthy human beings do, probabilities are you will get rich, too. The stunning reply is, none of the above. In his groundbreaking Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, Harv Eaker states, "Give me 5 minutes, and I can predict your financial future for the relaxation of your life." Eaker does this through figuring out your money and success blueprint. We all have non-public money blueprints ingrained in our subconscious minds, and it is these blueprints, more than anything, that will determine our financial lives. You can recognize the whole lot about marketing, sales, negotiations, stocks, actual estate, and the world of finance. However, if your money blueprint is no longer set for a high level of success, you will by no means have a lot of money, and if by some means you do, you will most possibly lose it. The excellent news is that now you can virtually reset your cash blueprint to create herbal and automatic success. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind is 2 books in 1. Part 1 explains how your money blueprint works. Through Eaker's uncommon mixture of street smarts, humor, and heart, you will learn how your childhood influences have formed your economic destiny. You will also examine how to discover your own money blueprint and revise it now, not only to create success but, extra important, to maintain and consistently develop it. In Section 2 you will be added to 17 wealth files, which describe precisely how prosperous human beings assume and act otherwise from most poor and middle-class people. Each wealth file consists of action steps for you to practice in the real world in order to dramatically amplify your earnings and accumulate wealth. If you are no longer doing as properly financially as you would like, you will have to exchange your cash blueprint. Unfortunately, your modern cash blueprint will have a tendency to remain with you for the relaxation of your life unless you become aware of and revise it, and it's precisely what you will do with the assist of this great book. According to Harv Eaker, it's simple. If you think like wealthy human beings think and do what wealthy human beings do, probabilities are you will get rich, too. 6. The Richest Man in Babylon. This inspiring book started in 1926 as a sequence of informational pamphlets disbursed with the aid of banks and insurance plan companies. By 1927, Quite a few of these pamphlets had been compiled into a e-book, and this series has been in print ever since. It has helped thousands and thousands of people, and has been hailed as the greatest of all inspirational works on the challenge of thrift, monetary planning, and personal wealth. A present-day classic, The Richest Man in Babylon dispenses financial recommendation through a series of parables set in historical Babylon. These well-known Babylonian parables offer an appreciation of and answer to a lifetime's worth of private economic problems, and holds the secrets to acquiring money, retaining money, and earning extra money. 7. Rich Dad's Cashflow Quadrant is a guide to financial freedom. It's the second book in the Rich Dad series and exhibits how some people work less, earn more, pay much less in taxes, and research to end up financially free. Cashflow Quadrant was once written for these who are equipped to pass past job security and enter the world of monetary freedom. It's for these who want to make full-size adjustments in their lives and take control of their financial future. Robert believes that the motive most people warfare financially is because they've spent years in school, however, had been in no way taught about money. Robert's rich dad taught him that this lack of financial education is why so many human beings work so hard all their lives for money, instead of getting to know how to make cash work for them. 8. Principles. Ray Dalio, one of the world's most profitable investors and entrepreneurs, shares the unconventional ideas that he's developed, refined, and used over the past 40 years to create special results in each existence and business, and which any character or company can adopt to help attain their goals. 9. The success system that never fails. Would you like to be extra successful? What do you favor most in life? Recognition? Money? Health? Happiness? Prestige? Love? All of these matters and more can be yours if you will observe a few easy regulations and put to work the effortless to follow principles in this book. Within these pages, it is confirmed that success can be decreased to a formula, to a system that never fails. In your arms lies the golden key to a glittering future and the proper riches of life. Now is the time to release the effective potential within you. 10. Unlock it, the master key to wealth, success, and significance. You may find the strategies and techniques Dan used for my part to go from being a terrible immigrant boy with $150, zero debt, to turning into a global social phenomenon and the leader of the largest virtual closing organization in the world. If you are struggling financially, you will examine how to enhance competencies no longer taught in colleges that will amplify your income and financial confidence. If you are constructing or leading an organization, you may get an interior seam at how Dan Locke strategically scaled his organization through a combination of digital media and social capital, high-ticket closers, and an unbeatable crew culture. Charlie Munger, Berkshire Hathaway's visionary vice chairman and Warren Buffett's vital monetary partner, has outperformed market indexes once more and again, and he believes any investor can do the same. His concept of elementary, worldly wisdom, a set of interdisciplinary intellectual models involving economics, business, psychology, ethics, and administration, lets in him to maintain his feelings out of his investments and avoid the frequent pitfalls of horrific judgment. Munger's device has prompted his investments for 40 years and has guided generations of profitable investors. This book offers the crucial steps of Munger's investing strategy, condensed here for the first time from interviews, speeches, writings, and shareholder letters, and paired with commentary from fund managers, fee investors, and business case historians. Derived from Ben Graham's value investing system, Munger's strategy is easy sufficient that ordinary investors can apply it to their portfolios. This book is no longer truly about investing. It is about cultivating mental fashions for your complete life, however, particularly for your investments. 12. The Little Book of Common Sense Investing, the only way to guarantee your fair share of stock market returns. There are a few funding managers, of course, who are very suitable, even though in the quick run, it's difficult to decide whether or not a remarkable document is due to luck or talent. Most advisors, however, are ways better at producing high charges than they are at producing high returns. In truth, their core competence is salesmanship. Rather than hear to their siren songs, buyers, giant and small, instead read Jack Bogle's The Little Book of Common Sense Investing. 13. How to be rich. There are plenty of books on making money by means of men who have not made much. But if J. Paul Getty, who Fortune magazine called the richest man in the world, doesn't be aware of how, who does? Here the billionaire businessman discloses the secrets and techniques of his success and affords a blueprint for those who desire to follow in his footsteps. And he goes past the count number of making money to the query of what to do with it. 14. The Latte Factor. Discover #1 New York Times best-selling creator David Bach's 3 secrets and techniques to monetary freedom in an attractive story that will exhibit you that you are richer than you think. Drawing on the author's experiences educating thousands and thousands of people around the world to stay a wealthy life, this fast, convenient pay attention displays how anyone, from millennials to toddler boomers, can still make his or her goals come true. 15. The Wealthy Barber. In this 0.33 edition of one of the biggest-selling financial planning books ever, David Chilton simplifies the complex puzzles of private finance and helps you obtain financial independence. With the assist of his fictional barber, Roy, and a giant dose of humor, Chilton suggests you how to take control of your monetary future slowly, steadily, and with certain success. Chilton's sketch, detailed in an entertaining story, is no get-rich-quick scheme, however it does make monetary independence viable on nothing greater than an average salary. 16. The Millionaire Next Door. The best-selling The Millionaire Next Door identifies 7 common characteristics that exhibit up once more and again among these who have accumulated wealth. Most of the absolutely rich in this United States of America do not live in Beverly Hills or on Park Avenue, they stay next door. This new edition, the first considering 1998, consists of a new foreword for the 21st century by Dr. Thomas J. Stanley. 17. The Simple Path to Wealth provides a clear way to attain monetary independence. Collins keeps that cash is the single most effective tool and indicates you exactly how to use it to grow your wealth. 18. Built to Last. For these fascinated in accumulating wealth in business, discover out what units fantastic businesses like Disney and Hewlett-Packard aside from the rest. Collins and Porras expose the features of visionary companies and create a framework for designing affluent organizations. Whether you're an entrepreneur or working your way up the company ladder, these standards apply to any business.